Hey, what's up guys? It's been a while. I want to talk about the new Master Duel update because there's a ton of new stuff. There's a new structure deck, new packs, and some new cosmetic stuff. But I like to check before I jump into that, into the notifications. It shows you a list of everything that's new. And right here we see something called Special Duel Link Reg. I don't know what that is. And then we also see an update to the time limits. So previously there was like 500, 600 seconds per duel. Insane amount of time. What is it, like 9 minutes? Dude, it's too much. Now it's 300 seconds. It's still a lot of time, but if your opponent's playing like a stally type deck or they're just taking their time and you don't want to wait forever, like that helps a lot. So I think that's a good change. Jumping into the shop, we see the new pack. I'm going to be looking at that last. You can check the timestamps if you want to know exactly where to go. But this is the most important, so we're going to look at it last. Next, we have the structure deck, Burning Spirits. Very, very cool. As you can already see, I already purchased 3 copies because it's really good. We're going to be looking at each individual card. But first, let's look at the new accessories. Now we got Salamangreat Gazelle. Very pretty. Very, very pretty. Like, look at that. It is gorgeous. I don't know. I like it. I like stuff like this. It's just extremely pretty. It's not like a big dragon or anything. It's just a cute deer. I never played the TCG structure deck or the OCG one. So salamangreat is kind of relatively new because it's kind of about the time that I quit Yu-Gi-Oh is when this was released. But I generally just like looking at the super and ultra rare cards just to know what's actually good because those are the harder cards to craft. Then we have Prohibited Snake. Don't really know what that does, so I'm gonna assume it's not that important. Flame Buffalo. Don't really know what that does either. Gazelle, it's kind of standard. It should be in here. It's pretty good because it's limited to 2. We also have Balancer Lord. I guess it's good Cyberverse support. A very good card. Lady Debug. This is a genuinely good card. I'm glad that this is in the structure deck. It's a good one. Grid Sweeper. Don't really know what that does either. And D-Grid Bust. No, dude. Yeah, so already off the bat, looking at the monsters, there's a lot of bad monsters. I mean, I don't want to be rude. If you like playing Cyberverse and you like playing Links, this is good. You're gonna like this structure deck. There's a lot of fun cards. But fun doesn't mean good. D-Grade Buster is not good. I don't think Grid Sweeper is good, nor is Flame Buffalo Man or the Giant Prohibited Snake. I don't think those are good. What is good? Sign at my name. You don't need to craft this. So that's a good inclusion in the deck. Pretty much, I'm pretty sure the deck's gonna include all the salamangreat stuff. Like that's a guarantee. So I'm not really gonna like talk about those. So just skip over it. It's good that they included it. That's it. No more spells, no more traps. Okay, that is kind of disappointing. Extra deck, hopefully the extra deck's a little better. Salamangreat stuff, good. 2 Helio. Wait, okay. Before I get to the last card, which is probably the most important monster in this entire deck, why 2 Helio? If you're buying this, you're gonna be buying 3 structure deck. Why do you need 6 Helio? You can't even decraft it. What was Konami thinking, dude? Did they think somebody was just gonna buy 1 of this and go like, yeah, I'm done, this is the deck? No, bro, you're gonna buy 3 of this so you can make a completely viable deck. That Ultra could have been anything. That could have been Access Code Talker. You never know. That could have been literally anything. The only reason I think they would do this is because if somebody wanted to do a video like structure decks, which is the best structure deck, and they only take 1 copy of the structure deck and fight, I guess this makes Heat Leo live because of the field spell. But that's it. That's the only reason I could ever think. That is disappointing. Structure deck, just because of that one thing, gets a 6 out of 10. That is not good. I think salamangreat are good, and I'm gonna have fun like making a deck list on it, a budget and expensive version. But yeah, I don't really see that many cards that are useful outside of Cyberverse or salamangreat. So if you're not interested in those 2 archetypes, this is definitely a hard pass. This new card that I do want to talk about, Decoded Talker Heat Soul, is pretty good. The only downside is that it's only good in Cyberverse decks, but I'm sure there's like some workarounds if you do like Link Karibo and Link Spider, like some Link shenanigans. Essentially, its effect is pay 1,000 life points, draw a card. That's a quick effect. And then it gains attack for every monster pointing to it, has good 2 arrows that point down, 1 arrow that points up. It's a genuinely good card. It just gets you a draw. Alright, so the pack has a bunch of marincess stuff. So we have new marincess link monsters. And we have new XYZ monsters. I think these are the all-stars of the box. Marincess has a lot of potential to be either tier 1 or tier 2, which means it has potential to be one of the top decks, simply because I already know it's OTK capable, which means it can kill you in one turn. But now it has new support, which is genuinely very good, so it's going to be able to do that even quicker. And the XYZ stuff I think is like more fun. I honestly have no idea how competitively viable it's going to be. I know it has some crazy cards. There's also some other water support, like we have new Ice Jade stuff, which is actually genuinely looking to be really cool. I know Ice Jades are a very cool archetype, and I guess this just makes them a little better. We'll see how much new support they get to like actually push them towards the top, because one thing I want to mention real quick before talking about Mega Fortress is that Ice Jades work with any water deck. I think their gimmick is that it's just you just special summon waters from your graveyard to do stuff with waters. Deck and archetypes like that are extremely powerful because you can put them in almost any water deck and you can come up with some crazy combination. Next we got Mega Fortress Whale, which is cool to see because I like the whale support. Whales are pretty cool. It's a Umi card and it has the effect of during your opponent's battle phase you can destroy a monster they control. Kind of good. And then when this card dies you can add or special summon a water warrior from your deck. So that's going to be the legendary fisherman, right? That's going to be fun to play around with. Genuinely cool card. This card is going to be problematic. Each player can only control one non-water monster. It's essentially Goes and Match or Rival-Related Warlords. I forgot which one, but it's essentially one of those. It also has the effect of during your main phase, this is like once per turn, you can just add Umi, a Kairi Shin Spell or Trap, or Sea Stealth Attack from your deck to your hand. Insane. Every turn, it's a floodgate. Dude, it's good. It's good. It's gonna be annoying. There's gonna be a lot of floodgate water decks going around. Trust me. This is an Ice Jade card. I don't think it's that good. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know why it's an ultra. It could have been like a super normal rare. Literally effect. Okay, it has two effects. The first effect is Ice Jade in your graveyard. When this card is activated, you can you can add it to your hand. The second effect is target a water you control and then lower the attack of all your opponent's monsters equal to that attack. Yeah, that's cool. But like the first effect isn't that good to justify running it for its second effect. It's whatever. To me, it's just whatever. Now, this is a really good card. Flundereese got new support. As you may already know, is an incredibly powerful deck that's extremely consistent. It's good. And this card is like the perfect ultimate card for them. Banish one winged beast from your hand or face-up field. Add one Flundereese monster or one Flundereese field spell from your deck to your hand, then gain 500 life points. I'm sad because this card's so good, and I don't like Flundereese, even though I have a Flundereese deck. This card's just too good. It's too good. It makes him too consistent. It's gonna be crazy. There's gonna be so many Flundereese running around. Salesman is a garbage card. I mean, I don't mean to be rude. I don't know why it's on here. It could have been a normal rare. It's declare a card name. Your opponent can't activate it for the rest of the turn. It's like, who cares, bro? There's other cards like this. Like, why run this one? Baron's Chaos Draw is really cool if you like XYZ stuff. I think it's when you draw for your draw phase, you can either search a 7th from your deck, or you can send a 7th normal spell card from your deck to the graveyard, and then it copies that effect, or the even more crazier effect, in my opinion. Special summon up to 2 monsters from your deck. 2 monsters. It's like any monsters, literally. As long as they have the same level, and then you XYZ using those monsters. Good. Very good effect. Their effects are negated, but if they have graveyard effects, dude, you're chilling. You're being chilling. It's a great effect. 7th Ascension is kind of similar. You can take one of the XYZ spell cards from your deck and either add it to your hand or place it on top of your deck. You would place it on top of your deck so you can draw it during the draw phase and trigger cards like this one that we just looked at. But it's okay. I don't get this card at all. Numbers evil. It's weird. It's like if your opponent controls a special summon monster from the extra deck and you do not, choose 4 number XYZ monsters from your extra deck with different ranks plus a 5th one. So you choose 5 total, and I think you special summon one of them. It's like, in my brain, I'm like, dude, too many options. This is confusing. I want to see if somebody figures out something with this because it has a lot of potential. It's just, to me, it's confusing. I don't want to get it. It's too much effects, too many combos. New marincess stuff. I'm not sure if that's a reprint or not. Oh, it is a reprint. So marincess reprint. I want to talk about this real quick. Shark Drake and Ragna Zero, why are they in here? These are garbage reprints. I'm gonna be blunt. These are bad. This card sucks. And Ragna Zero, it's okay. Why is it in here? Like, it doesn't need to be in here. Yeah, it's water stuff, but dude, like, What about Toad? You could have put Toad in here. You could have put the Bahamut Shark special summon stuff. You could have put like really cool stuff, honestly. Instead we get Shark Drake. Like, this guy has like never seen play. He's garbage. Citadel Whale is a good card. It searches you a very powerful water card called Sea Stealth Attack. Also, it's useful in any water deck. And I don't know why Simorg's in here. I'm gonna be honest. Maybe that wasn't in the game before. No idea why he's in here. This Harpy card is genuinely gonna make Harpies a lot better. If you play Harpies, you're gonna love this card. You should run 3 of it. You can special summon it from your hand, and then when it's sent to the graveyard, you can send a winged beast from your deck to the graveyard. There's a Harpy card you can send from, like, when it hits the graveyard, you can like add something. So really cool, really good. I don't know if it's gonna make Harpies tier 1, probably won't, but it'll make them a lot better, which I do enjoy. That's good. Some new Ice Jade stuff. This one adds you an Ice Jade spell or trap. This one, you can equip it, and then you can like destroy a monster while it's equipped. Chaos Nymph is interesting. If a card on the field is destroyed, whether yours or your opponent's, you can banish a light in your dark in your graveyard, special summon it. It has a good effect. When it's special summoned, you can target a card your opponent controls and 2 cards in the graveyard, banish them. Really good effect. Not gonna lie, good effect. The bad thing is, it doesn't say up to. Your opponent has to have 2 cards in the graveyard, and they have to have a card on the field in order for that effect to resolve. That's lame. If it was up to, they could either have no cards in the graveyard, 1 card in the field, or 2 cards in the graveyard, no cards in the field, and you could still resolve it, which would mean it would be really good. So disappointing, probably won't see play because it's kind of like not that good. Abyss Shark is really good. If you control water, you can special summon it. It can like change levels, which is really cool and insane. Also, when it's like summoned, you can add a level 3, 4, or 5 fish from your deck to your hand. And then you can only special summon water for the rest of the turn, but then it doubles any battle damage an XYZ monster does. It's good. You're probably going to be running it at 3 copies in a fish deck because it searches, it special summons, it's amazing. Doom Kraken's interesting because if you have a water on your field and Umi, this card can like bounce the water you have, and then you can target an opponent's monster, destroy their monster, and special summon this guy, and then when like your opponent declares an attack with anything, you just bounce this guy back to the hand. I think he's really useful for protecting cards like Ocean Dragon Lord or stuff like that. He's kind of like a protection card. I think this one is like, it just special summons itself, so it's kind of like an extender. Also, it like mills from your deck. I don't know how that useful is. That's going to be a marincess, but Yurishu of the Aqua is, I think, the last Umi card. And it is okay. If Umi's on the field, you can special summon a water from your graveyard in defense position. That's pretty good. You can do that every single turn. You can banish this card from your graveyard, target an Umi card in your graveyard, add it to your hand. It's decent. I don't know if you'd run 3 copies. That's the thing. Maybe 1 copy, 2 copies, but not 3. It's okay. There's a rank up reprint. There's Ice Jade, which searches Ice Jades. The problem I have with this card is that if it just said add an Ice Jade monster from your deck to your hand, it'd be good. You would run it. But it says with a different name from cards you control or in your graveyard. So that means that once you've exhausted all the Ice Jades, this card's dead. That's lame. I don't know why it's like nerfed. Did they think Ice Jades would be too powerful? I think that's lame. Fish Sonar is incredibly powerful. If you control Umi, actually you don't even need to control Umi. You just add a level 7 or lower water monster or Umi monster from your deck to your hand. But if you control Umi, you could special summon a monster in addition to that add. It's good. It's good. The more marincess stuff, I think Abyss Keeper is a new monster. It's a new Link monster. It's for water support. It's kind of cool. I like it. And besides that, I don't know. I think that might be it. You can craft most of these, so I won't be talking about the normal and rares too much. But yeah, that's it for the video. I hope you liked it. It's a little longer style video. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you completely disagree with me talking smack about your favorite structure deck, the fire one, let me know down below. But as always, I hope you have a great day or night, and I'll catch you later. Peace. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to subscribe. You can check out all the new content I'm going to be making, but besides that, hope you have a great day. See ya.